Hello everyone, I hope I am online. So, welcome on our weekly stream where we're implementing our Compose UI multi-platform solution, codename Modern Money. Previous stream wasn't fully successful, but I rewatched it and decided that, yeah, okay, we can keep it. Anyway, some people will learn about some problem we can face. And today we will discuss about like fixes problem which we face on previous stream and some finally new stuff. And as usual, disclaimer at first, I'm not professional Android developer or like mobile developer, so everything what I'm doing here, I'm also learning. So don't take these streams as some best practice, just like maybe you will find some better solution, and in this case, please feel free to provide it in comments. But yeah, everything what we are here doing, it's just like implementing a new solution, new application which I would like to use. And of course, source code is open, so it's on GitHub, so feel free to contribute as well. Okay, let's start. So on previous stream, we discussed about how to make our solution multi-language. We use these compose resources and create values from English and French. We just use string XML. I split it on main bar and menu. Right now we have in menu like this edit and delete, and in main bar it's account, transaction, and reports, and the same for French language. We have main bar and menu. And problem was inside new version of KSP library. If we check right now our lib version toml file, we can see that I like reverted, let's say, downgraded. The last version of KSP it's 2.2.20.203, but exactly between these two versions, by some reason, appears this problem. So when I downgrade it to 2.0.2, everything is okay. So right now we can run, for example, Android application, and you can see that everything works. Yeah, we have account, transaction, report, and still works everything on application itself. And let's run as well Java multi-platform. So it will appear really soon. Yeah. By the way, yeah, I switch my. I thought like, yeah, every time switch just like EDA team, it's maybe not so good idea. And I put it inside in settings about like, okay, let's synchronize with operation system team. And this is why like you see it right now as black. It's because I use dark theme inside Windows. So it still works. And as you can see right now, we have English version. It's because if we go back to our desktop application, I remove this local here. Yes, I remove this local from here, and I guess we can do it again if I put local dot set default and local dot France and run it again. Yeah, we can see compt. I'm not sure how it's compt in French. Transaction, report, and modifier and supreme in pop-up menu as well. Yeah, let's remove it because I would like to implement it proper way. And what I also wanted to show you how I implemented this main menu. Yeah, so if we go to our shared model, so like we have this resource, all string resources, and if we go, like we see that it's map of string and string resource, and of course, we will check how we set up our resources. Yeah, so it will contain everything. So this is key and this is value, yeah, and from menu as well. And here we can take by key resource. It can be null if there is no such key, so we check it. If it's not null, we call string resources with this resource. Otherwise, we just like provide it title. And as you can see, like, yeah, resource title right here is green one because we already checked it on null, so we don't need additionally to provide this null cancellation. And to check that, yeah, it works as expected, if, for example, inside application, we just change not accounts, but account, for example, and run our application. Yeah, it's because, yeah, we face, I will switch back, we face problem. Why? Because inside our nav control, by some reason, we don't have account. It's strange. Yes, start destination. Need to fix it. So it should be first screen, I guess. Yeah. So in this case, it should be screens dot first dot title. Okay, nice. We found one problem. Let's run it again. Let's switch on desktop. And right now we see our application and we see, yeah, I forgot that I removed it again from French. Let's revert it here. So right now it should be French again, and let's switch on desktop. And we can see that, yeah, it's transaction, a report, but it's still account. Yeah, it's not accounts anymore. Because like we take it from, not from resource, we take it, yeah, it was black screen, I guess. But right now it should be, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Lamia. But again, sometimes I forgot to switch, but yeah, I will explain additionally what is going on and remove then from streamed. But thank you for notes, yeah. Anyway, like, yeah, let's remove it again. And yeah, one more thing here, when previously we compile our room database, there was a lot of alerts about expected and actual feature. It's not provided for classes right now, so I found a way how to disable it. So this way, free compile arguments and expect actual classes. And yeah, it's about resources. Let's start. What else I wanted to show? Yeah, back to our work with database. So on previous stream, I had this like DB model, and I had like account currencies, yeah. And inside view model, I use this like some really strange approach when we call accounts, then inside it we call currencies. And when we save it, yeah, we use this approach with do for each about through currencies of account and save it separately. And when we create new account, yeah, we didn't see all currencies inside it. And I found like a read documentation. It's useful every time, and found proper way how to do it. So like inside account, like we need to create new data class. It's account with currencies, and we embed it inside it as main property. It's account itself, and create some relation entities inside it. Yeah, it's account currency. Yeah, we provide that parent column is ID and entity column is account ID. And in this case, Room understands that, okay, when I create this data class, I need to take as embedded resource account, and I need to like additionally assign inside this data class this relation by these foreign keys, yeah, and fetch this account currencies. And if we will check right now, inside DAO, we return account with currencies, yeah, not only accounts, and we do it in transaction. Yeah, and right now, if we run again, let's switch to desktop application and create new account, you can see all currency at once. Yeah, we don't have any yeah, it's maybe not so beautiful on black, but yeah, let's live on the stream with this. And please put in comment, is it okay to have this black window, or like maybe still use white for Java virtual machine presentation? Anyway, yeah, like we can create like new accounts and all currency already appears, so I can delete what we don't need. And if we will switch on our beautiful Android emulator, and let's run it on Android as well. Here it's white, yeah, but we can see I also slightly play with this interface. So right now we don't have these white borders, so it's like really beautiful view here. So yeah, nice. Okay, so let's finally do something with preference. To do it, we need to provide couple more libraries. Let's switch on our IntelliJ IDEA and let's do it. So what we need, yeah, we need to provide new more libraries, and I would like to have settings. Right now it's empty. I will check which version we have, and preference. Yeah, maybe it sounds good, but you will understand right now what is going on. So we need multi-platform settings. Yeah, it's exactly when we can share like settings between different targets. And preference, it's exactly UI. So I am checking the last version of libraries. So we need Kotlin Multiplatform settings. And there is a really cool library. Oh, white team. So sorry, yeah, we need version 1.3.0. So I can provide 1.3.0. And if we go here, yeah, we can have settings, and model is, yeah, I just need to copy model name. Cannot find it by some reason documentation. Yeah, found finally. No, it's not what I need. It's about coroutines. Come on, it should be in start of documentation, but by some reason it's not. Yeah, let me found it in another. So I need yes, found it finally. And model it's come on, copy it. So and model equals this one, and of course version reference, it will be settings. And for preference, we will use another model, and version.ref, it will be reference. But yeah, we need to check it. We need compose UI preferences. And I found couple libraries, and one I like more because it's like maybe not so flexible as previous one, but it's closer to what provided by Android itself. Yeah? And we can like just follow the same patterns as provided inside Android applications. which cannot found it by some reason. Yeah, I need to put it in my notes. I thought that, yeah, maybe I will find, because I already checked it a few times. I thought that Google will provide me really fast, but turn out that Google don't want to do it. Okay, let's search on GitHub itself. So we need, yeah, maybe in history it's also, yeah, preference. Yes, found it finally. So it's compose preference, and version of library it's 2.0. And what we need, yeah, we need to have this model here. So let's build Gradle. And finally, our setting screen shall not be just like empty. Yeah, it should contain something interesting. And as usual, right now builds take some time. Okay, it's done. So let's go to shared. And first of all, because first, yeah, we create interface, and then like we provide this settings through Android and Java virtual machines. So what we need right now, yeah, we need just preference library. And let's go to Komm and create new page module. Let's call it settings. And we need to create, of course, new settings file, maybe settings screen. Let's rename it settings screen. No, nothing, just this settings. I don't need to rename everything else. How to exclude it? Exclude refactor. Okay. And here, sorry, create our screen settings screen function. Yeah, it's not KT by some reason, but I will do it right now. Yeah, rename it more Kotlin. Yeah, and it's composable, of course. Inside it will create box, and yeah, is it box? Maybe column. It's even better. So we can put modifier about like, okay, modifier fill max size. And first of all, yeah, we will provide text, and let's put here just, yeah, settings. But then we will provide box. In future, we will understand why we need it, because like we need scroll, and here provide new column, and modifier is also fill max size. And inside this column, we will create our first preference. But first of all, let's just put here some text and preference. Yeah, looks good. And right now in our application, we need to replace our ugly unknown screen on settings screen. Yes. So let's run it, and we'll see that it should work. We should see still our like dialog, pop-up dialog, but right now it should have header with the settings and text, like one field inside it, yeah. But it should still be on wall screen, If it will not be, maybe I did something wrong. We'll see. Yeah, it's building. As we already saw on previous stream, yeah, it takes some time for build by some reason. But not by some reason, yeah, it's because we add more and more. Plus this key speed's not so fast, like yeah, when we need to generate and regenerate every build, all the stuff for room. And second part of the stream, yeah, we'll try to use Komm library, so it can be even more time. Okay, we see nothing. It's interesting. Previously we used cart and we saw everything, but right now with column we saw nothing. Let's switch back. Let's try to create cart around it. I'm not sure why it happens. Maybe because this pop-up dialog request cart. And let's put modifier and fill max size again. Okay, and let's rebuild it. And yeah, it's not so beautiful. Yeah, we have the settings, we have preference, but yeah, we will work with interface slightly in nearest future. So cool. Let's switch back, and now we need to add instance of this preference, our first preference. I guess this one we can change on list item, and hidden content, it can be this text and settings. But here inside column, we will provide our first list preference. And why we don't have it? We add library, yes, we add. And let me check that I didn't mistake inside. Yes, it's list preference. So why we don't see it? So, okay, let's try to import. So which library we need? We need me. Okay, by some reason we don't have this library right now. Okay, we are just downloading. Yeah, it's strange that without update Gradle, it wasn't download. Right now we have it, and what we need to provide inside it. Yeah, we can right now go and check how it looks like. Yeah, we need value, we need to change value, we need list of values, and etc. So first of all, value, let's put English. We will change it in future. On comma on value change, so far nothing. And what we need more here, we need values, of course. And as my homework, I try to find a way how we can read which exactly resources we have. Yeah, to not update this list manually, yeah, because we can forget to add some language, but like we create, I mean, like here inside settings screen, but we already create new values, and I wasn't successful. I found like one way, but which I thought will work, but turn out, yeah, like when we check it here inside processed resources, yeah, we have values and values range. But when we run it on desktop, for example, we also have these processed resources, but inside main, we have only this folder generated resources. We don't have splitting on values and values range. And this is why I wasn't able to take it from it. So let's put here English and French for now. And I guess we need something more here. And what is this? Title, yes. we need title and its composable function, and let's put here language. And we also can provide summary. It's also composable function, and right now text will be English. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's one more thing we need here, because by default for this list preference, it's not drop down, it's a pop-up window, but I would like to use drop down here. Maybe it's not so beautiful, we can decide in future. But yeah, what we need, it's, let me check how it's called, list type, yeah, type. And it's list type preference, list preference type, and I don't want to use other dialog, I would like to use drop down menu. And now if I run it, let's switch on our beautiful Android emulator again. It's crashed. Nice. And let's switch back. And yeah, it's not so easy to read right now with this big, yes, composable view. Yeah. It's really important thing when we are working with this library. Yeah, we need to wrap our column by specific composition local. Yeah, I guess you can, like, I hope you will remember from previous stream when we create this composition local, and here we also need to do it. So like we wrap our column with preference by this preference locals, and if we run it right now, everything should be okay. So let's switch back on our beautiful Android emulator. We have it. Let's click, and we have language English, and if we click, we have English or French. Yeah, nothing happened right now. It's expectable because we didn't implement any logic yet. So let's switch back. And here, yeah, we need to understand. I will refactor it, of course, like, yeah, because all this structure is not so beautiful and interface is not so beautiful. By the way, let's check one more time. Yeah, settings, it looks better. If we switch, yeah, settings looks nice right now. Yeah, it's have some paddings, etc. And we have languages. And okay. So what we need to do here, we need, yeah, let's extract it to make it more beautiful. So we have screen, but I would like to have extract function, and it will be preferences. Yeah, let's make it public, and it's of course composable, and let's extract it to refactor move. Yeah, it's correct one. Why package is empty? It should not be account, it should be pages settings. Okay, and refactor and add. So right now we have two functions, the settings screen and preferences. We can rename it in preference screen. And here, what we can provide right now, yeah, we can provide var and language, and use remember and mutable, it's not, it's mutable state of, and provide here English by default. Yeah. And right now here we can provide language as default version. Here we can change language to what we choose, and summary, it will be also language. And if we run it right now and go to our beautiful Android emulator and click, we see English, but if we choose French, it's French, but we choose click back, it's English. But yeah, if we close it and open again, it again will be English. Yeah, it's what I describe about on some like first streams about how works this remember. Yeah, so like when we first time rendering this preference function, yeah, when like it's inside composable state, it's check, okay, do I already have it? It creates some key inside. Do I already have it somewhere? If not, it will be create and uses default value. But if it's already like re-rendering, like yeah, when we change value, we change this remember and re-render it, and it show like not default one, but what we provided. And to be able to save it, yeah, is what we need this second library. And let's put it here, and it's settings. And let me just check that I remember how to use it, because it's not really complicated, just to make sure that yeah, I will do everything correct. Yes, we just should have this settings, and it's all. By the way, yeah, I used wrong version of library. I switch back, and here inside our toml file, we need to use no arguments. Okay, we can build it. Let's clear our logcat and even switch to some build process. Okay. And right now, inside preference, we should first of all take it. So we take val settings equals, and we just need settings, and it's all. And as you can see, some actual function, and there is implementation for different platforms. And we can decide key. Yeah, key, it's like language can be. So in this case here, we just take settings, and by default, we can take yeah, we need default value as well. Why we don't have it? We have contains, we have string. Yeah, maybe this way. So like let's put language. Of course, it's language. It's better to create some static file, and by default, it's also English. So it means like, okay, if there is no any language in memory, yeah, we read-write property. Yeah, okay, so it's not what I expected, but we should, yeah, I guess there is get, yes, get, and we need again like language, and by default English. Okay, now it works as expected. So this get, and we can replace. Okay, nice. So in Kotlin we can use this brackets and with KOMMMap. Nice, cool. Didn't know about it. You see, we learned something. And yeah, so in this case we should save it. Yeah, so here we need to change our value as well, because it will not be changed. Yeah, it will take from remember. But yeah, we even can use this way, I guess, and change it to even val. So what we can do here inside our function, we can just put inside settings, put string, and our key. Again, I will extract it in some static class and just it. And let's run it. And right now it's English by default. Yes, it's correct. We changed to French. And nothing happened. Why? Yes, because it didn't. Yeah, we still need to use this language. Yeah. You see, if I open it again, it's changed to French because we changed settings. And right now, when we run this composition again, we take it from settings and it's French. But when I change it again to English, it will not be changed until I recompose it. So if we switch back, we need to say composable about like, okay, we changed something, please recompose it. And so what we can do, yeah, because like we need to subscribe on this mutable state. And does this library provide it? Let me check it. If not, we just can use it as previously. Yeah, we have observable settings. Preference settings. Yeah, maybe just like, yeah, don't waste time on it. Let's here it's correct one, but this language it's still by, and we need remember, and we need mutable state of, and by default we take it from settings, but here inside on change we save it in settings, but we also change it here. Yeah, so we will notify composable about like you need to re-render it. And if we switch back to Android emulator, it's English. We switch to French, it switch immediately. We close it, we will open again, it's still French. We switch it, it's English, we close it, we open it, it's English, French. Okay, nice. Let's check what is going on Java virtual machine. Yeah, we have the same. We have English by default. We can switch on French and open again. Yeah, it's still French. And now let's try to implement inside our Java virtual machine the switching. Yeah. So what we need to do? I'm not sure that it will be. I guess we need to do it inside application. Yeah, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Just to check that I got it correct. Yeah, so like here we also can have the settings, and it's settings right now. No, it's not screen settings, it's just settings. Why don't we have it? Yeah, I know why, maybe because we need to provide here API. And right now we will share it between models. Yeah, we can do it here inside JVM main, but yes, now we have it. And then what we need to do is local dot set default, and we provide if settings get string language equals friends. We need local dot friends. Otherwise, we need local dot English. Yeah, it's not so beautiful. I know it. So we will fix it in future. Get string. Yes. and default value it's English. Okay, nice. And if we run our desktop application again, we can see that it's already switching French. Yeah, we can see account. Yeah, we need to fix it as well. It's what I did. Yeah, here inside application, I use it from account to account. Let's run again. Switch to desktop. Yeah, it's comps right now, transaction reports. But if I switch language to English, yeah, nothing changed because we didn't run recomposition. I have to stop it and run again. And right now it's on English. And it's not so beautiful, yeah? And it's, I guess, what we will need to fix in future. But we have already, the stream takes 43 minutes. And I would like to show, yeah, let's just put more settings here. So for example, I would like to create one more preference. Not one more, a few more preference. So first of all, it's TwoTarget switch preference. So like we create our remember as protected and by default is false. So value will be protected. Its value change, like we change it. And here just like, let's put protected. Okay, so what also we need to have? Yes, we need to have enable. It's also, is it protected or not? But I will show you one problem. And summary, it can be if protected, it can be protected or defined. It's maybe defined is for, yeah, we don't need summary here. But what we can provide more, we can provide on click, and right now let's put it empty. And if I run it, we can see new preference, it's protected, but it's fully disabled. I even cannot switch. So if I go back, we have enabled it for full properties, but there is additional switch enable, and this one should be true all times. Yeah. So now if I switch back to emulator, we can see that it's not disabled anymore. So we can switch it, and right now we can click on this protected. So my idea was inside this, when like we turn it on and we can click on protected, we open additional dialog and show like two possibility how we can protect our application. Yeah, we can protect by pin code and we can protect by fingerprint. In iOS and Android and even in Windows Hello, we also can protect by this like face recognition, but I don't use it. So maybe in future, if there will be request from someone about like, yeah, we also need this feature, yeah, I will do it. But yeah, right now it's like nothing here. But back to this preference. So yeah, again, like we can use this way. Yeah, like I need to switch. Yeah, we can use this way. When we click, we show additional pop-up dialog, or like maybe we can disable some preference which under this one, but in this case we don't need this TwoTarget switch preference. Yeah, we need just switch preference. But I just would like to show you a possibility which we have from this library. Yeah, let's check it. So let's create how it's called, it's string preference. No, let me check my not my notes, but what it's provided. It's list, footer, slider, but we need text field. Yes, we need text field preference. It's for pin code, and let's put just value 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else? Yeah, on value change we will have nothing for now. Title not true. We need title. Yeah, it will be text and pin code. What is going on? Title. What is wrong here? Is title? Yeah, it's composable. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, we'll see. So what we need? Text to value we don't need. But text to value we can specify as null. No, we need some empty. Yeah, it's to convert. Yeah, but we need. Can we return just it? Yeah, so we just take string. It's nice, like for example, we can convert string to integer, for example, and save it as integer. So we don't need modifier, enable, icon, summary. Yes, summary. We can put right now just some text and provide here defined, because we have some value, yeah. And value to string we don't need, text field, yes, we already have value changed. Okay, and let's see what will happen right now. So if we will run our Android, we can see this pin code, and if we click, we see it this way. Yeah, we see pin code and this value visible. So let's change it. If we check how this text field implemented, it also provides this composable function text field, and we can check how it's implemented here. Yeah, it's this internal object. Let's copy it as it is and put it here, but rename it to password field preference details. Yeah, so yes, we still need and here it will be password field. It still should be implemented this way, but here we also need to visibility, and by default, yeah, it should be, remember, of course, mutable state off and provide false. Okay, so what we should to do? We should implement here it's visibility transform, and if it's visibility, we should have it should be specific. Why I cannot check it? Visibility transform, where it is. Okay, let's do this way. We need visibility transform. Yeah, visibility transformation, not transform, my bad. So visibility transformation dot none. Otherwise, it should be password visual transformation. No. I thought it should be this one. Let me check my notes. So it's yeah. Oh yeah, we need to create it. Okay, cool. Yeah, and what we need to provide here more, yeah, we need this icon, and it should be icon button, and inside on click we need to change visibility equals not visibility, and yes, it should be var, of course. And here we can provide icon, and again, if visibility, we can provide which version, yes, icons dot rounded dot visibility, otherwise icons dot rounded dot is it invisibility, visibility off, yes, and this one by default will have nothing. So let's switch to Android. Yeah, there is problem I'm fixing. You don't see it because you should see our beautiful Android emulator, but it's building right now, and I just like forgot this password visibility. And right now, if we click on, yes, we forgot one thing. We switch back. We implemented our beautiful password field preference defaults, but we didn't provide it inside text field. Yeah. So here we need text field and password default password field. Now it should work as expected. I have pin code defined. We open dialog, but it's hide right now, but we have this button, we can click on it, it's visible, we can click, it's hide. Okay, cool. It's all what I wanted to show right now for preference. We didn't touch this language switching. I guess it's like additional for next stream problem. It's just only about how we can implement some preference. By the way, let's check before we'll switch on Komm what we have on desktop. It should also be the same. So yeah, we have this protection, we can turn it on, we can click, turn off, and pin code, and it's also work. Yeah, we have it. Nice. And as you can see, again, like we put it in one place and it works everywhere. Okay, so let me, I have new branch, you can see it here, yeah, future preference. And I would like to save everything what we implemented before we will switch to Komm library. And just checking what I already did, and I also did some little changes for UI, and I will rebase my changes in future on it, yeah, as usual. And this fix as well, it should be on UI level, but settings is here, and this one also is here. So did I provide everything? Yes. Create preferences screen. Yeah, you don't see my Git UI, so sorry about it, but I'm just like pushing everything what I did. Okay, let's go to our second topic. Hopefully it will not take long time. So let's go back to our shared model and check how our view model implemented. Yeah, here we use this map to account and etc. So let's check. We need to create it, yeah, every time. For example, here map to DB account and etc. etc. There will be one problem which I need to fix in my library, and it's this naming. Yeah, right now we're using account as DB account, and my library turnout doesn't support this type alias this way. So there are two options what we can do. We can rename this account to account DB or this account to account DTO. And by some reason, I liked more this approach. So like we use, yeah, let's use it back. But here we can rename it to account DTO. And now we don't need to change this one, this one, this one, and this one. But we rename it. And right now here we can remove this DB and just use account here and here as well. Yeah. And let's do the same with account currency. Yeah, so here it should be account currency DTO. And we can remove this as well. It will be account currency and account currency and account currency. So it should still work. Let's just build it. Inside view model, yeah, we need to convert inside the state its account detail right now. Okay, yeah, here we have problems. Yes, we need. I also will be better to use, of course, not just rename this refactoring feature, but yeah. Anyway, while it's building, let's add our new library here. So we need Komm. Again, it's Kotlin Object Multiplatform Mapper. And this version related to Kotlin 1, so it's 2.2.20, but it's right now 0.28.9, as I remember, but it's release candidate 2. Why it's not released? It's because I found the problem inside KSP as well. It doesn't work properly with multi-sources. I even create issue inside Jira, inside GitHub. For KSP project, and yeah, it should work right now. So like we need to have model, of course, and we need to have so it's like version.ref equals com. But we need not only, so like we need com annotations, and we need com processor, and even more, we need plugins dot iterable. I guess this way. So let me just copy everything from my notes and where it is. So here we need annotations, here we need processor, and here we need plugin. Yeah. Let's find out where it is. Plugins, iterable plugin, and yes, this one. Okay, let's build it. Let me check one more time version that I didn't make any mistake. Yeah, it's 28.9 RC2. Yeah. Okay, and we can add it here. So in implementation, we need only com dot annotations, and here we need to add configuration for kspCommonMain. Let me check how it's kspCommonMainMetadata. main metadata, I guess. Mm. Strange that, yes, common metadata. So we have to check few resources. And here we need to provide our processor, libs.com.processor, and also we can provide our plugins iterable. Okay, cool. So we can run Gradle build. I guess we don't need anything else. Nice. So now inside our model, we don't need any more this account map to account function. Yeah, we can just comment out them. And here we can specify KOMMMap attribute. Why we cannot see it? We edit it, yes. Yes, annotation. Yeah, my bad. Version still not correct. It's not 0 here, it's 20 here. Let's build again. Yeah, it's expectable here. And right now we have this attribute. So, and from what? So we need to take it from account with currency. Yeah, so we would like to map data from account with currency inside our account detail. Yeah, take everything from here. And let's try to build it. It should fail, but it should fail with expected exception. Yeah, because this library doesn't support embedded right now. I also create issue inside GitHub, yeah, that implements this embedded feature. And hopefully in future we will do it. Yeah. So right now, we should see that it's failed, but it's failed not by expected reason, to be honest. Forget K, but it's not part of index. Count column ID reference. It's not, yeah, it's just like, but we still have collection content element match, not predicate. It's strange. Okay, let's change here so far to JVM because I face some issue with it. Maybe, yeah, maybe I cannot use common metadata. Let's do it separately. Okay, yeah, right now it's failed by, we don't have it, but yeah, there is no mapping for name property. You can use map default or some another annotation. It's because again, this embedded. So let's create two converters, one for name, and yeah, just like take it from my notes because I was expected for it, and one for ID. And right now here for name we can provide, it's quite long, this is why I'm copying it, yeah, to make it faster. So we can provide this map converter to take account, yeah, from source class and use this converter to convert to name. And what we're doing here, we from member, which is account, take name. And the same for ID. And you can see that, for example, name its main constructor, but ID is just property, but we still can use this mapping, yeah, ID converter. And let's run again. It takes time, but I promise not like 5 minutes, not longer. Again, like we don't need this map to account, yeah, from account to DTO account. But we still need this map to account. We will check it in future streams, maybe how to use not from but also to, yeah, like we can convert from like from some class and to some class. And one why it's implemented this way, because yeah, right now I'm owner of both account DTO and what we have. Yes, nice. It's expected. So we have this account with currency, yeah, and it's converted. You see, it's generated class, yeah, inside this Java virtual machine, generated one. But it's try to convert currency also from account currency to account currency DTO. But what we didn't do, yeah, we didn't mark account currency DTO as well, yeah. So what we need to do here, we also need to provide KOMMMap and from and account currency, but not DTO, just a currency class, and it's all. Because account currency and account currency DTO is quite close to each other. Yeah, we have ID, we have account ID, we have currency code, but here we just need currency code. And we will build again. Yes, we don't need it. But if we go to our mapping function, we can see that we have two account DTO and two account currency DTO. Yeah, so like we have both. Okay, nice. Let's make it even better. So we can do the same for Android. And here we also need to create expect function. Let me check how it will be better to name it. Yeah, for example, this one, account with currency map to account DTO. Yeah, and we need to implement it in both cases. In Java, we need to just call this dot to account DTO, and because we just added Android, let's go here and again create it in Android, and also use this dot to account DTO. We don't have this right now, yeah, because we didn't build it, but let's build it. Yes, we don't have this function anymore. And what we need to do here is just call map to account DTO, and it's all. Let's build it again. Unresolved. Is it on Android? No. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it happens when we change a lot of, yeah, we need to clear these generated functions, but new run, everything should be okay. While it's building, little summarize, yeah, this stream looks much more successful than previous one. We take care about preference, we see how to save settings, how to read them on different platforms, and even touch this mapping, yeah, to not create this function again. Yeah, we just need once to create it, and then when we will add new properties, it will be automatically mapped Yeah, right now it's not so beautiful because we need these converters. The source code, yeah, you see everything is okay right now. And inside generated, we have KSP, we have Java virtual machine, and we have DB, it's what generated for room, and we have model, it's what like generated by Komm. And the same for Android, yeah, we have really like the same. And right now, when we run it on phone, let's switch on our beautiful emulator, it still works. We convert it and we have it, and we can create and it's created, yeah, and we even can delete it and it's deleted. Nice. So yeah, I still need to improve this Komm library, but yeah, it looks well, like really useful. Let me switch back to IntelliJ IDEA, so we can remove this and just use it, yeah, without any problems. It's not so beautiful yet that we need to create this expected function, and it's what I try to achieve not by this Android and Java virtual machine, but by using this KSP common main metadata. But by some reason, it's we can try, but most probably it will fail. The build will fail. Yeah, you see some common main metadata. Yeah, but right now when I build it, yeah, it's failed because we don't have it right now for Java virtual machine and for Android, and we can see that here in KSP we have this metadata right now, yeah, but it's like again broken, so like we can delete it. I can build again. Yeah, because it's a lot of issues, so we need to comment it out. We also need to comment out the same for Android. Let's try to build one more time. Yeah, it's even built it, but still metadata is empty. Yeah, and we don't need this expected. Yeah. Let's put here nothing so far, just to make it buildable at least. Just interesting problem. Yeah, I know that stream taking more than expected, but yeah, sorry about it. Yeah, again, this problem with predicate, so it don't give me chance to do it. When I play with my library separately, I was able to create this metadata. I even was able to make it useful. Yeah, like I was able to use one common function, not Java function and Android function. But there was another problem with Gradle process. I solved them as well, but yeah, maybe because I didn't use room there. Yeah, and again we have room. Maybe we have some and resources, and we have some collisions. Yeah, so but we still can use this approach with expected and actual. Okay, cool. I'm really happy about the stream. It took more takes like better, and let's summarize it. Yeah, so like again, we work with preference, with settings, we work with mapping, and still like there is a lot of work which we should be done. We need to work on interface. I still keep it as my homework, but don't have a lot of time yet to finish to make it somehow beautiful. But it's already starting to look as some application. Yeah, we will be able to protect it in future. I guess the next stream And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See you next week. Hopefully next week I will be able to run it on Thursday. I also planned to run the stream on Thursday this week, but again, not related to me. Things happen, and tomorrow I'm busy in the evening. So yeah, that's why I streamed on Wednesday again. So thanks everyone who watched. Thanks Lamia, as most active viewer in chat, and bye everyone.